Hello, my stitching friends. My name is Olivia B, and this is a Flosstube video, and I'm going to talk to you about what I've been stitching on the last few months. I hope you all have been doing well. I have been okay, doing my best. I have been uploading videos of unboxings of the stuff that I get in my shop, but I haven't done a Flosstube video in a few months, so I'm happy to be back here to do that and to show you guys what I've been stitching on. I have not finished anything since I last seen you, but I have started new things, so sounds good to me. Hopefully you like it. But I think I'm just gonna go right into my stitching. I have no major life updates to share. Life's good and bad and challenging and all of that fun stuff. But getting through it, and yeah, I'm just here to talk about stitching today. So I'm going to go right into what I'm working on right now, which is Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain by Kathy Barrick. Love this piece, absolutely beautiful. I am working on, see that there's roughly 2.5 million leaves in this piece, so I am working away on those. I told myself that if I finished all the leaves, I could start another Kathy Barrick piece. I think I've decided that I will just start another Kathy Barrick piece if I want to. Screw the leaves. No, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Here's where I am at. I am stitching this on 40 count vintage wood smoke from Lakeside Linens, as inspired by my friend Kelly from the Evergreen Needle, who stitched hers on that fabric, and I loved it. Hold on, let me just hide behind this and show you the whole thing. There we go. So all those leaves, and then I'm working on that sky kind of orb in the middle, filling that in right now. So yeah, I do enjoy it. And I mean, the leaves, they're all stitched the same, so there's that. You memorize the pattern, it's just the colors change for every leaf. So there's a lot of leaves, what can I say? But it'll be awesome when those are done and I can get to the rest of the piece. So I do love that piece a lot. It's been a really nice piece to stitch. Oh, I told you the fabric, the floss, it is charted for MPI with a DMC conversion. I have a shop on Etsy called Hillside Rookery, and I do sell the silk kits if you're interested in that, but I'm actually stitching it in overdyed cottons. And if you go to, and I'll link it, but I have a link tree. I'll put that in the description below, and I have my conversion available if you're interested in it. Jen Lee from Quirks and Stitches also has a beautiful overdyed cotton conversion for this piece that I know she shares freely. So if that interests you, these are the colors that I'm using, and they're beautiful, and I love them. So enjoying that and making good progress. I think I'm going to switch. I was working on that up until last night, and I think I'll probably switch today. I'm not sure. Okay, last time I saw you, I had just started Tomato Harvest Sewing Bag by Stacy Nash. It's just so cute. It feels like a summer piece to me. And I worked on the border and completed it. I'm stitching this in the called for floss, and then for the fabric I'm using 36 count Mystic from Picture This Plus. And there's the border. So I'm using a dark blue fabric, and the flowers are really popping on that, so I'm loving it. So I need to do like the lady and the tomatoes in here, and I'll be done. There's something like really pleasurable for me in having several whips that are like halfway done, because then I can pick them up later and get a finish and feel good about it. So I'm stitching this in the project bag I made inspired by Artsy Housewife Coffee and Eggs. It makes me happy. Okay, and then also in this bag I have a new start since the last time I saw you. This is Old Mustard Moon by Not Forgotten Farm. I have been wanting to stitch this for a long time, so just finally felt like the right time. I am clipping off the top and the bottom, so it'll be a little different. And I'm stitching it in the called for Weeks Dye Works flosses. And the fabric I'm using is 40 count toasted from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. I love this fabric. I've stitched a few pieces on it, on this color before. And there's my house. Isn't it cute? And look at the little outhouse. It's so cute. I love this piece. So I'm looking forward to doing the moon and the clouds in the top portion, which I think are gorgeous as well. I think I'm using the called for. Actually, I'm questioning myself now. It's a wad of thread. Can you tell what I'm stitching it in? Yes, I am using the beautiful called for. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that one. Something about that house. I love that house. And the outhouse. I would use it, but I prefer indoor plumbing. Okay. This is another new start. I know, who am I? Now this is a pattern that I purchased on Etsy. My friend Maddie was the one that showed me this originally. This is it. It is called Owl in Winter. And I'm going to link the Etsy shop because I'm forgetting what it's called, like Nana X Stitches or something like that. The designer is Ovsyannikova Maria. I'm guessing it's last name, first name. Anyway, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. It's different than stuff I normally stitch, and I'm enjoying it. You see this, like, there's lots of back stitch. I haven't done any of that yet. I've been working on this top portion. I think it's 12 pages, and I've done the top strip of pages. And you see this, like, kind of like semi-translucent thing going on here. That's half stitches. So let me just get to it and show you. I'm stitching this on a 20 count Aida in charcoal gray with the called for DMC. So it's going to look a lot different than, you know, the pattern so far because of the lack of back stitch. But I had a lot of fun working on this. Really enjoyable, clear pattern, large, and then she does a whole nother pattern just for the back stitch. So you are supposed to stitch it in with 2 threads. I'm stitching it with 1 thread on 20 count. I think there's like 1 blend or 2, and I'm just kind of making it up and not worrying about it. So yeah, that's been enjoyable. Enjoying the 20 count Aida, definitely. I bought a couple pieces. A shop on Etsy was having a sale, and I was like, you know what? I could use that for that piece, and if I'm going to buy the fabric, I might as well start it. Last one. This is also a new start. This is called Strawberry Blonde. It's by Carriage House Samplings. I love the colors in this. And, sorry, let me show you the threads. Well, they're not beautifully shown here, but these are the MPI silks, and you can just see like how vibrant they are. It takes 2 skeins each of the greens because a lot of this piece is green. I'm selling the silk packs in my shop. 2 of the colors you only use, like it's just the back stitching in her face is one of the colors, and then just the color of her skin is one of the colors. So I'm selling the packs with full skeins except for those 2 colors. It's just like a cut of each, so you don't have to buy the whole skeins. Anyway, that is what it's going to look like. But right now, it looks like, and I'm stitching this on Maple Bar, 40 count Maple Bar from Cedar River Linens, which I'm really enjoying. And here's where I'm at with that. So yeah, this is just really enjoyable to stitch on. The MPI silks on the Cedar River Linen are just a really nice match, and I'm loving the greens, and I look forward to this like huge strawberry and this bird. So yeah, I've been doing some stitching. It's nice to see it all at once. Been getting somewhere. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna pick up next. I'm thinking, okay, between the Tomato Bag, Strawberry Blonde, and Riley Harbor. Those are kind of the ones I'm gonna have to choose from this evening. I've also been working on my hand applique in the evenings here and there. I'm not gonna go into that here. I'll do a separate Quilttube video, but I've been enjoying that as well, and I'm working on the Raven quilt. And so I'm like, between that and Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain, I'm enjoying my fall inspired crafting. So that's been nice. Okay, well, I guess I'll show you some haul. I have not purchased that many patterns, but I have some here for sure. These just came out and I couldn't pass them up. Autumn Moon Farmhouse and Witch Hazel from Not Forgotten Farm. Actually, maybe I'll just start these. I should pick up my whips, but I really love both of these, and I was thinking I would just pull the DMCs, put them in the same bag, pick one piece of fabric for both of them, and just stitch away. And I think a few friends are gonna stitch Witch Hazel with me. I mean, she is so cute. Get out of here. And I just love this. So I think I want to stitch those, but I bought those for myself. Those just came out. This was an eBay purchase a while back. This is Grace Manor from Praiseworthy Stitches. I've always loved this funky piece. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but it was on my it was on my safe search for a while and it came up and I was like, yes, please. And then, Kitten Stitcher had a sale where she had a bunch of stuff that everything was like $5 each. And, I was like, I can't pass up that deal. So this one is one I've wanted for a long time. This is I'll Be Home for Christmas from Modern Folk Embroidery. It's designed as an advent calendar. I probably wouldn't stitch the bottom part, but I love this. Maybe I could even stitch that on that other half of Mystic that I have, but I just think that's so beautiful. Oh. This one, Christmas Deer. That's by the Primitive Hair. I don't know, will I ever stitch this? I just think it's majestic. I just love that big deer, and I was like, you know what, for $5 I'm gonna hope that I stitch it one day. So that's beautiful. Elizabeth Haig 1802 from Kathy Barrick. I believe this was exclusive to Kitten Stitcher sampler box, but she's selling them individually now, and they were on sale for $5, and I was like, heck yeah. This is Teresa Kogut, Big Folk Flower. I think that's really pretty. I would personally, I'd probably trade out the pinks for reds, but yeah, I thought that was really nice. And it even comes with a really cool, I don't know if you can see it, needle minder. Nice. And that's it for haul, but I received a very special gift from the lovely Barbara. She owns the Quilted Angel in Petaluma, which is an amazing quilt shop. I highly recommend their website, or if you're lucky enough to live nearby, to go to their shop. And Barbara had finished stitching October 31st by Brenda Gervais, and she shared it with me. I've always thought this was so cute. So I love that. So a big thank you to Barbara for that. But then in that package, she sent me a bunch of amazing quilt books, which I'll show in my QuiltTube video. But she made me this project bag, you guys. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? And these are appliqued on here. And I mean, she's a beautiful sewer, and it's quilted, and this is the back. And it's Bread and Butter K England. That's the fabric, and she put that on there. I mean, just gorgeous. Now that I've showed it to you, I can finally use it. So, I mean, just beautiful. So Barbara, if you see this, I mean, obviously I told Barbara, but thank you so much. This is just so gorgeous. I will treasure this. Thank you. That was such a nice gift. So I guess I went through that rather quickly because I have a very short video so far. So I thought I would pull a few things down off of my wall, old finishes. Those of you lovely people who have been with me for years will have seen these before, but maybe there's some new people that haven't yet. And so I thought I would share a few past finishes in this video. I took down some, like I said, I took them down from my walls. So I just need like a reminder that I'm actually capable of framing things and hanging them on my wall. So it's nice to see these three. Anyway, they're random. They don't fit a theme or time period or anything. I'm just gonna get right into it. So I also noticed when I took these down from the wall that none of them are labeled on the back, which is ridiculous. I own like a bunch of Kathy Barrick frame labels, and apparently I never use them. I just collect them. So I need to get on that. But okay, so this one, let's see, feel like I finished this in 2017 maybe. Anyway, this is Angelica from Lavender and Lace. Yeah, we don't hang stuff like angels and stuff in my house, but this piece just always struck me from the first time I saw it. It's just apparently it's inspired. The woman is modeled after William Morris's wife. You know, I'm forgetting her name right now, sorry. But you know, big from the arts and crafts movement, which, you know, makes sense because I love that. Also almost like looks like a pre-Raphaelite painting. So I think that's probably what attracted me to her. And then I invested some money in having her framed at Total Framing. But she was very enjoyable to stitch. That's all DMC. The face is done over one. And then there's beading in her, which I don't know if you can see that. I don't really enjoy beading on cross stitch, so I don't do it often, but I did it in this piece and I'm glad I did. So that's Angelica, and she hangs in my living room. Okay, this one is a labor of love. This is Winchester Mystery House by Debbie Patrick. I've just got lucky and found this frame in a thrift store for a few bucks, and it totally kind of reminded me of something that would hang in Winchester Mystery House. So this is a different kind of stitching that I'm used to. This is you know, confetti in some places, but like Debbie Patrick, she no longer designs cross stitch, but just a genius. Like when I was stitching this, it was just like, how did she do that? How does she make it look like that? There's plenty of back stitch in there, but just I don't know how she figured it out to make it look like that. But this is stitched in DMC, and I stitched it on a 40 count, I think it was 40 count. This is Murky from Picture This Plus. And yeah, was it 40 count? It might have been smaller. No, I think it is 40 count. Anyway, it was an interesting way of stitching. I would do it again for this effect. It is totally worth it. It's not like same as comfort stitching for me, but there's just something magical about watching it come together and seeing it like this. And yeah, so that was a fun stitch, and I love having that one on my wall. Yeah, and then the last one, this is a sampler. This is a reproduction. This is Luz Gonzalez. Oh my gosh, just forgot the designer. I will put that on the screen. I'm so sorry. Again, that's why I need labels on the back, but I just blanked. This is, and I'm also forgetting what I stitched it on. It was I know it was a Lakeside linen, and it's stitched in the called for Vera Soie. I got the silk pack at the attic, and the fabric at the attic when I was there years ago. Hi Sue, if you still watch. And the pattern was a gift from the amazingly lovely Laura Duet. It was so kind of her. And she gifted it to me, and I just fell in love with it, and I had to kit it up and stitch it. The band up here is like specialty stitches. It's really straight stitches, but it's in a special patterns, and it's the graph is very clear, but there's discrepancies between the picture and the graph, and it's a little tricky. You basically just have to be like, okay, I'm going for it and do it. When I stitched that first band, when I started stitching it, I did not stop until I finished stitching it. I mean, not in one sitting, but I wouldn't put this piece down until I finished that band because I wanted to make sure that was done, because the rest is all cross stitch. So I was like, if I get that done, then it's golden, and I did, and I'm so happy. And don't tell anyone, but this hangs in the guest bathroom. It's got glass on it, so don't worry about it. All right, so those are some past finishes. This video is still kind of short. I'm sorry, but I'm just glad I made it. I'm glad I filmed it. I don't know why it takes me so long to sit down and make these things, but I've always done it this way. If you've been here a while, you know it's like every 3 months, no matter what I try. But it just lets me have more to share, more progress. If I did it once a month, I feel like I have one piece to show you. So anyway, I'm just happy to be here. I'm so happy for those of you that still hang out and watch my videos. I have the unboxings pretty regularly, and then I'm also trying to make Quilttube videos, so I will probably have another one of those soon. I have also done a few applique videos for how I do my hand applique, if that interests you. And yeah, mostly just working, and I'm really enjoying my little shop on Etsy. I really enjoy engaging with the community that way, and sending out packages is so much fun. If you know, are new here and you like the kinds of things that I stitch, that's kind of what my shop is a reflection of. So maybe check it out. And mostly just thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I hope all of you are doing well. I will see you in the next one. Bye.